Oh my god, did the tassel just... Welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to be doing 3 looks with the new Kesha Rose palette. I know I said I was going to do a video on the eyeliners next, but I did try and film a video, but the video just turned out to be a little bit too short, and I figured I could just update you guys on the Kesha Rose eyeliners and use them in the 3 looks instead of a short little 5-minute video. So we're gonna have everything a little bit jam-packed today. So if you don't care about the eyeliners, you can definitely skip this part, but I'm gonna do a little bit of an update on the eyeliners. I wore the eyeliners for about 6 hours yesterday, and they held up really, really well. None of the glitter transferred, none of the eyeliner bled or anything weird. They applied really well. They did feather a little bit on the black one, but I think it is just me trying to get used to the fatter part of the pencils, because I was saying in the video that I'm not going to release that the eyeliners are actually a lot bigger than your typical eyeliner or the ones that I've been using, Stila and then LA Splash. I'm trying to say Lash Splash, and that is not a thing. But what I'm used to holding in my hand it's a lot bigger in my hand with this one, and it's like, you know, it's huge instead of like this, you know what I mean? And then the other update that I had with the eyeliners is that the black is actually pretty hard to remove. I tried to remove the swatches with a makeup remover wipe. I use the Perlise, I think is how you say it, makeup wipe. I don't have them up here with me. I have them where I swatch my stuff. But even with a makeup wipe, the other ones wiped off pretty well, but the black one I had to like really scrub it off. And then as for the oil base remover, I use the Drunk Elephant oil base remover right now, and that one I was sitting there and like really trying to like get it off. It did come off when I used the wet washcloth that I used to wipe off the oil remover. It did come off, but just a fair warning, it is a little bit of a pain to get the black eyeliner off, which is also a good thing if you wear eyeliners for like 12 hours a day. You have a really long day and you want it to like really stay. These really stay. Though I tried to look on the HIPDOT website and everything, and I can't find anything where the eyeliners claim to be like super long wearing, like feather resistant and, you know, like smudge resistant, all of that stuff. I couldn't find that, but I did find something else that was kind of interesting, that they claimed you can really use these eyeliners everywhere, and it does sound like that they are lip safe, which I think is interesting, because she said you can use them anywhere, everywhere, you know what I mean? So she said you can use them on your eyes, on your face, and then she also said like you could either like line your lips or like add like a highlight with like the shimmery shades, which I might try that out. I don't really know. I've never put a liquid eyeliner on my lips. I don't know how that's gonna go, but we might just try those out. But that is my update on the eyeliners. So now let's get into the 3 looks with this palette. I tried to figure out which way I want to go about using this palette, because honestly you can go a couple different ways. I'm trying not to use Christmas colors, but for some reason my brain is just going towards the Christmas colors just because I set up my Christmas tree last night. So like everything is very like Christmas. So I'm gonna try and veer away from the Christmas colors for a second, because I might reserve this just for a Christmas video, and I haven't decided on how I want to film that yet. But I was like, I could go with all of like the purple shades, I could go with all the green shades, I could do like orangey like fire look. Like there's a lot of different looks that I have been looking to try and figure out what I want to do for this video. But per usual, I think I'm just gonna dive right into it. And of course I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer for this. So I'm going to prime my eyes, zoom you in, and then we're going to get into this. Alright, so for the very first look, I'm first going to take Boogie Feet, which is the orange shade. So with Boogie Feet, I'm just going to blend this all into my crease. Really blow this up. And then now I'm gonna take the red shade, Cannibal. I'm gonna put this in my outer corner and then start to blend it into the orange. It's already turning into a Christmas look. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna go back in with Boogie Beat, the orange shade, and I'm gonna try and bring back some of that orange into this look. Now I'm gonna take the shade Backstabber, pretty burgundy shade, and I'm gonna blend this all under my lower lash line. I'm gonna take the shade Pageantry. I still can't say this word, but the light purple shade. And I'm gonna use this to further blend out my lower lash line. And I'm also gonna blend out this purple a little on the outer corner. And I think I'm also gonna add a little bit of that pageantry right in the inner corner. So from here, I really honestly think you can put pretty much any of these shimmers on your lid, but I'm gonna have to go with the shade Blow again. I really love this shade, except this time I'm gonna take it with a brush. These shimmers work great wet and dry and on your finger. And then I'm gonna take the shade Cannibal, which is that red shade, and I'm gonna help blend out the edge just a bit. And then I'm gonna take the shade Honey. I'm gonna highlight my brow bone, and I'm also gonna highlight my inner corner with Honey. All right, and I think blue eyeliner would look pretty cool with this look, since it's like pinky, purple, blue, orangey. Look at this eyeliner. Oh my god. All right, so as for the eyeliner, I noticed that this side, it was a little bit dry. I went this way and then perfected this part, and I tried to go and fix my wing up, and this part was already dry and the eyeliner started to remove itself. So I'm just gonna leave it how it is right now before it starts getting really ugly. But before I finish up this look, I do want to go back in with the shade Honey, and I'm gonna take it wet this time, and then I'm gonna go where Honey is and go right over where Blow is and kind of make a little bit of like a cut crease in a way. And then I think I want to add a little bit more. So this is the shade TikTok. I'm gonna just tap my finger in there and then tap it just over where Blow is and add a little bit more sparkle, not too much. It gives it like a really cool wet look. All right, and this is the end of the first look. I really like how this turned out because I feel like my eyelids look like wet looking, and then with the blue eyeliner, it has like a different little twist to it. But I actually been playing with the Jaclyn Hill highlighter palette. So I used the shade Iced, this one, on my cheeks to give it like more of that like wet highlighter look. And then of course with the highlighter, I did the Fenty Glossy Bomb in the shade Confetti because it has the same like little pinky blue gold kind of shades in there. It's really hard to pick up on camera, the shade, but you can see it in person. But this is the end of the first look. Don't forget to let me know in the comments which look out of the three were your favorites. I love hearing what y'all's opinions are on your favorite looks, but I don't know how I'm gonna top this one because I love this one so much. I love how the silver makes your eyes look, oh my god. You know, when you see it like on Instagram and you're like, how the heck do these people make their eyes look wet? I have found the solution. But now, let's get into the second look. All right, we are jumping right into the second look. I got an idea in my head and I am gonna roll with it. So I'm gonna start off with the shade Dinosaur, and I'm gonna really pack this on in my inner corner. And then I'm gonna take the shade that I can't pronounce, the light purple one. And I'm gonna do kind of the same thing that I did in the last look. And I'm gonna put that like right on that very, very, very inner corner part. I'm gonna take the shade Boogie Feet, the orange, and I'm gonna pack this one on as well, right next to where I put the green. And then after I'm done packing it, I'm gonna kind of lightly tap and blend over where the green is. And then now we're gonna take the red, the shade Cannibal, and just do the same thing, packing it on, and then lightly blending it. I'm gonna take Backstabber and getting a little bit of a smaller brush. I'm gonna put this one right at the end. And this one I'm gonna lightly blend out a little bit more than the others and blending it really out. I'm gonna take some eyeshadow primer, just a teeny little bit, and I'm just gonna kind of outline and sharpen the edges, kind of determine where I want everything to be. And now I'm gonna take the shade Tonight, and I'm gonna just start putting this all over this empty space. All right, and now that I got Tonight all over my eyelids, I'm gonna take it again and run it under my lower lash line. And then next, I'm gonna take the shade Tonight again on a small blending brush and start to buff out my lower lash line and the edge of the top part of my eyelid. And then now I'm gonna take the shade TikTok, and I'm gonna be super gentle with this, and I'm just gonna pick up a little bit on my brush at a time and just lightly tap it on the inner corner. And then I'm gonna focus the most pigment of that glitter on the very inner corner, and then just kind of like leading out into Tonight. And then this part is probably gonna be the hardest, so I don't know how much I'm gonna film of this part because I might just have to do it off camera. But I'm gonna take the liquid eyeliner in the gold, take a deep breath, and I am going to try and outline this whole part of my eyelid. Yeah, I might just have to do this off camera. Oh my gosh, the nerves. All right, I'm doing okay. So after holding my breath for about 5 minutes, I have successfully outlined this. I'm gonna take the shade Honey, and of course, I'm gonna highlight my brow bone with this. I just find this like the prettiest brow bone highlight for some reason. And then I'll keep the top of this pretty sharp. All right, and this is the end of the second look. I absolutely love this. I ended up putting TikTok on my cheeks for this one, and it kind of reminds me of Diamond Bomb in a weird way by Fenty. But I feel like I could totally head up like a rave right now, or like go to some sort of party, because this looks freaking awesome. And I thought I couldn't do anything better than the last look. I just love this palette so much. I can't deal with it. Like this glitter shade, at first I was like, I never use the glitter shades in palette, but now that I've like kind of played with it and it adds like this cool wet look to all of these looks, I am now obsessed with this whole palette. But this is the end of the second look, and now let's get on to the third and final look. All right, jumping into the third look, I got my eyes primed and everything, and I might just give in and do one last one that's a Christmassy look. I'm sorry, but I can't resist. I really want to use the green and the reds like mainly together. So the first color I'm going to take is Cannibal, and I'm going to blend this one. I'm going to pat and then blend. That way I can minimize fallout and keep the pigmentation that I'm looking for. Alright, now I'm going to take the shade Backstabber, really pretty burgundy, and I'm pretty much going to be doing the same thing, but just a little bit lower on my eyelids. So really focusing it on my outer corner, and then with whatever's left on the brush, I am going to be blending into my crease. And then I'm also going to take Backstabber, and I think I want to put it on my inner corner as well. So I'm going to do that with a little bit of a tinier brush. I'm also going to put Backstabber under my lower lash line. Alright, now I'm going to take the shade Godzilla. I love this shade, and I believe I'm going to take this with my finger just like that. And I'm gonna put it right smack dab in the middle. Alright, and then now that I got Godzilla on my eyes, I'm gonna take the shade Honey, and with a little bit of that one on my finger, I'm gonna dab it right in the center of Godzilla. And then I'm gonna take the shade Spaceship, the light lime green shade, and I'm gonna take it on a blending brush, and I'm gonna kind of blend it into my inner corner. And then taking a regular eyeshadow brush, I'm gonna take that shade Honey again, and just put it just right on my inner corner. And the last shade I'm going to take is the shade Woman. And I really want to add this on my lower lash line. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Just a little bit more of a pop right there. And of course, I'm going to highlight my brow bone with Honey. Alright, and this is the finished second look. I decided to add in the Kesha lipstick for this one because I love the berry and the emerald green and then the little bit of like pinky gold shining through. I would 100% wear this to a Christmas party. I think this looks so freaking awesome. I love all three of these looks. I'm obsessed with this palette, with the packaging, everything about this. I am so in love with. I'm really excited to see what Kesha Rose Beauty is going to be up to in the year 2020 because it's coming around the corner, quite literally. I mean, my birthday is next Tuesday, and I'm like, what the heck? I'm going to be 23. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but like, you know when your birthday comes along and it's kind of like, where did the time even go? I don't even know. Don't forget to give me a big ol' thumbs up if you guys enjoyed these three looks. I definitely enjoyed these three looks. These are my favorite three looks, one palette that I have done in a while. I love every single look that I've done. I've actually waited to take this off. This is like the longest it's taken me to film three looks in one sitting because I just sit here and I'm like, ooh, I freaking love this. So don't forget to let me know which look is your favorite. I love all three. But if you guys haven't seen my original Kesha video reviewing everything, swatching everything, I'll have that video right over here for you guys. This video will be suggested to you by YouTube and my face will be right here, but you can click on it and subscribe to my channel.